Mr. President cannot go to Parliament and say, you must do this and that. He has said it severally, that he's not against diaspora voting. INEC has said they are not against diaspora voting. I think what we need to do is just keep appealing to National Assembly. I understand the fears and sentiments, which is the fact that, okay, maybe our elections are not yet perfect. We're still experimenting. So I understand the fears. What I'm saying is that we need to sit down again, analyze these fears, and see how we can go about it. So I don't think Mr. President has anything to do with that, despite being the most diaspora president. I'm hoping that the National Assembly will become the most diaspora-friendly National Assembly and get their own title too. So even for the diaspora themselves, we'll be telling them that make it your agenda. Every time you see Parliament, talk to them and appeal. It's about lobbying and appealing and explaining those fears. For instance, they asked me, okay, the law says 12 to 3rds. If the diaspora votes, where do you count that? And the answer is simple. Everybody comes from the state. So if a Lagosian votes in London, it goes to Lagos votes. And we're talking of, and then it's INEC that will decide. I think that is key, not the National Assembly. Let National Assembly also give INEC the powers to start diaspora voting when the infrastructure is ready. So it doesn't mean that INEC will do it tomorrow or even in 2027. INEC will just say, okay, I want to do it in one country. It's when the infrastructure is ready and they say they can. So I think it's just more about lobbying and appealing, and which is what we always do in Parliament.